When I tell you, TMZ is doing the most egregious glazing of Taylor Swift, I absolutely mean it. When you listen to this clip, with all that we know, if you've been following the Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, or now Taylor Swift, the New York Times, well, she isn't being sued yet. But the New York Times, they've all been sued, but we haven't seen what's going to happen to Sony, Disney, and everyone else that possibly had a hand in trying to Me Too Justin Baldoni. And from what everyone can see and everyone on the internet, we all agree in our team Justin. But they keep playing both sides as though, oh, we don't know. And then now, oh, they're running deep cover for Taylor Swift. And even though this was filmed a few days ago, they've now put it out again, this video. I'm telling you, we need justice in this entire case, because it exposes just how corrupt the media is. Even the whole pop culture, entertainment media is. But listen to this and you tell me, maybe I'm delusional. Maybe Taylor Swift, this almost 40-year-old woman who is at geriatric pregnancy age, is just an innocent victim. She's $1 billion corporation with lots of handlers and all of this privilege and clout and money, but she didn't know better.
Lively can forget about packing her bags for New Orleans this weekend. Well, I guess
she can go.
She can still go to the Super Bowl.
She's just not going to get the best suite, that's for sure.
She will not be in Taylor Swift's suite because their friendship is in a, I don't even know if it's right to call it a friendship anymore.
You could call it kaput.
Yeah.
At least from one side.
Yeah. What's interesting about this is that Blake is at least making it seem like they're good. And as we broke the story yesterday.
Cry and make up.
Yes. That was Blake's response to the story we told you yesterday that about the fact that Taylor is really ticked off that she's been dragged into this battle with Justin Baldoni.
And used by Blake.
Because Blake made it seem like Taylor showed up at this meeting to support her and to pressure Justin Baldoni to
when Taylor says,
changes.
When we're told Taylor says she had no idea Justin was even there. She was just showing up because Blake invited her, and she shows up and Blake's there and Justin's there, and all she says to him is, "Oh, I really excited to see your movie," and he leaves, and that was it. And she makes it look like that she's a secret weapon behind all of this.
Right, and now Taylor is staring down the fact that perhaps if this thing actually does go forward, if the lawsuit goes forward,
she's going to be deposed. Yeah.
So Taylor definitely, the way it was described to us, this friendship is fractured to say the least. And a year ago at the Super Bowl, Blake Lively was there right next to her BFF.
Yep.
Celebrating. And we're told that is not going to happen this year.
I think one of the things that triggered all of this for us to put this story up yesterday is this podcast we're doing called Two Angry Men. I do it with Mark Garrigus. Brian Friedman, Justin's lawyer, came on, and I was asking him about whether he was going to depose Taylor. And if you read between the lines, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
And I think that ding, 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 it went off. Oh, my God, this is how far she's brought me.
This is how far. Now I have to end up sitting for a deposition.
And maybe taking the stand if it ever ends up in court, which I don't think it's going to be.
Right.
So did you see all that? I actually reported on that podcast, and I mean, the comments are killing them for doing this. This dude, Mark, is just the whole time. You really are going to continue with the lawsuit? Haven't you won the PR battle? You're going to drag Taylor Swift into this? How could you? She's just a poor innocent soul. Every time there is any situation with Taylor Swift, her PR machine comes out talking about how she's used. She didn't know. It's not her fault. Over and over and over, we see this. And I keep bringing up her age because people still think of her as this like little teeny bopper woman. No, she's grown, middle age, near middle age, 40 years old. And it's always her ex-boyfriend. She dogs them out. That's how she makes albums. She's dogging her ex-boyfriends every time. Or she's breaking up with friends. This woman has a long track record of throwing people away, and then when it's all over, she didn't do anything. So are we going to keep this up? How much longer are we going to keep this up? How much is TMZ getting paid to do this, to run interference and cover? And my thing is, if Taylor didn't do anything, if it's exactly what the way you say, then I'm thinking she'd be happy to be deposed. Should be happy that the text messages and we will get discovery, because then it will show her true innocence. So what's the problem with this going forward? They seem to actually think that this was just a PR war. No, this man's lost. I mean, the amount of money for his entire career that he could have made, because it ends with us, with him being the director, owning the rights to the movie, owning the books, being an actor in it, being the producer of it. This was his movie. When they did this fake Me Too against him, and he got dropped by WME, you've seen the New York Times basically showing him as a rapist. That is what they did. And now his future earnings are completely destroyed. This movie made $350 million. So, and that's just what it's made so far. When you think about all of the sequels he was going to do, all the other movies, how he's gotten dropped, we're talking about billions of dollars there. So absolutely, yes. And what's so hilarious is they were just, oh, she's not going to be in Taylor's box. I know she's happy she's not, because Taylor Swift got booed. And just in case you haven't seen it, once again, I must show you. A lot of people didn't notice. I keep pointing out, she says at the end there, what's going on? She can't believe she's booed. Then on top of her boyfriend losing the Super Bowl, going out, he looks so dejected. I just did a video on it. But I want to play a TikTok. This is something I've been talking about. I want to play a TikTok about that someone brought up, and I think it's a good question that we need to ponder.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are about to enter a new phase of their relationship because they have only been with each other when they've been winning. This year, they both lost. She lost Album of the Year, and now he just lost the Super Bowl, when last year she won Album of the Year and he won the Super Bowl. So now they have to be with each other and kind of like see that side, you know, see the losing side of Taylor Swift, see the losing side of Travis Kelce. I realize this is like the most parasocial thing I probably have ever posted, but I don't know, I was just thinking that today. I'm like, they don't know each other as losers. They only know each other as winners.
Now, if you aren't following me on X, which I always tell you guys to follow me on X, this is what I posted yesterday. I said, Blake Lively watching Taylor Swift get booed and the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl. I think she's very happy that she was not in this special box with Taylor Swift, because people were not here for it outside of her booing. People were chanting all types of things, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But first, let me show you this. So I dropped this merch last week, and you are going to want to see it. I just posted it to my X account today. Grab your dragons, wear your florals. It ends with court. Y'all, I just dropped new Team Justin Baldoni merch on my shop. I created these limited edition designs, which have been flying off the shelf. Blake Lively has her dragons, and now Justin has his. And then I have the direct links. Let me show you real quick, and then we'll jump back into this video. But that is my Justice Dragon. Yes, I created all of these designs. This is the only place you can get them. Limited edition. There's my Justice Dragon, because, you know, Blake Lively said that Taylor Swift was her dragon, like Khaleesi in Game of Thrones. It ends with court t-shirt in white. I also have the Justice Dragon in white. It ends with court mug. Guys, I'm messy. I am messy. The Justice Dragon mug. I have it as a double-sided pillow. Yes, yes. There's the It Ends with Court and Lilac. And finally, it ends with Court Pillow. Now, I made these so that, it doesn't have any of their names or anything like that. But they're just something, that if you stand up for justice, or let's just say if you've dealt with your own court situation, or you're dealing with something, these are things that you can have. They're funny gifts. They're fun to wear around. So I want to show you guys that the direct link to all of this merch will be in the description box, as well as the pinned comment to this video. Now let's jump back into it. So a rumor was going around that if they won the Super Bowl, which they were expecting to, the Chiefs, that Travis Kelce was going to propose to Blake Lively. Why do people not understand this is a PR relationship already? It's really weird, the people who are glazing this and thinking that this is real. I don't know. There is a study that has been done that says that people who, worship celebrities and these like mega fans are essentially, they have low IQ, that they're pretty stupid. And it proves out over and over because people don't know these celebrities. They don't bring anything to your life. You can like someone's music. You can like someone's content. That doesn't mean you need to approve and glaze everything they do. They are real people who are flawed just like us. And beyond being flawed just like us, these people have teams and billions of dollars or millions of dollars, in their bank accounts. They have people who carefully craft their entire image. Everything they do, they say, everything is precise. So I don't know. Maybe her audience is just very young and naive. I get it, but I'm sorry. I'm grown, and we're going to call it for what it is. But take a listen to this.
Oh my God, I hope so. That would be honestly amazing.
God, I hope not. I can't stand it. No.
That would be the sickest halftime show, but like, maybe.
Oh no, he might. It's getting close. He might try to pull. That 3P might pull it out for him.
I would hope so.
That would low-key be weird, because why are we all expecting him to propose? No,
No,
absolutely
but he does
not.
retire. Not now. They'll do it in Europe somewhere.
Definitely. I can imagine it right now. Mahomes and Travis, they're gonna bring it down. 30 seconds left. Travis gonna score the final touchdown. Taylor waiting, damn near in the corner of the end zone. Literally after he scored, all the confetti raining, cameras there, lights, camera, action. Next thing you know, he whip a ring out of nowhere.
What song do you think will be their first dance?
Give your all to me, I give my all.
Oh my God. I think he was just trolling at the end. So there was this rumor, but obviously there was no proposal. But speaking of proposal, who was expecting one at one point, that is Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend, who was more than happy to celebrate him losing. She got even messier, his ex-girlfriend Kayla Nicole, when she was down on the field talking to the Eagles head coach and all out there celebrating. Now, I'll tell you why this is super duper messy, because she was talking about sometime last year when she did a podcast about Travis Kelce, was talking about him, how she was interested in the quarterback for the Eagles, or she was saying he was her type, when that man had a whole girlfriend that he's had for years, and she is now his fiance. So I don't know how she feels about Miss Kayla Nicole out there, I guess, getting her just desserts. I don't know what this is, but let's take a listen to it.
I grew up on superstition, so I guess you could say that's a superstition.
That is your superstition. Get one.
Here's where I should get the first one.
Big dog! Big dog, how does it feel to be a champ?
Now, I have to turn off the music for this. They're playing They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Girl, that halftime show. But they're playing that. She's blowing into the camera. I mean, just really eating this up. Now, Taylor Swift fans have been coming for her ever since Travis Kelce and Taylor got together. So you know what, Kayla, go off, girl, because This is a victory, I think, personally for her, because they have attacked her non-stop. So that's her blowing into the camera, and then oh, are they playing it again? Here it is.
I get a picture of you.
I am athlete on the go.
And just for good measure, look at this. Travis Kelce's face says it all. Will he be back next year? They're saying he's a free agent. Will he actually come back to the NFL? Is he going to play for the Chiefs or go to another team? I don't see him going to another team. I mean, even though they lost the Super Bowl, let's be honest, they went to the Super Bowl and they still are a winning team. But yeah, guys, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and as well as check out the merch that I have pinned to the top comment as well in the description box. And I will see you guys on the next one.